sold everything as high as $200,000 from the stage, $100,000, and normally I sell $35,000 and $55,000 packages from the stage. So I'm up on stage. I'm doing the pitch. I make many calls to action, and that's a whole nother lesson on how to sell from the stage, which is extremely valuable. You should learn it, and you can learn it in my future trainings. But the main thing is, when I'm selling, I will drop out of the sale, and people will think, wow, the sale's over. And I'll just go right into a story. And what I'll do is in that moment, towards the end of my pitch, I'll go into a very personal story. And I talk about a story, and I'm not going to tell it to you today, but my grandparents. And when my grandmother passed away at her funeral, and I got elected to give the send-off speech. And so I tell this whole story. It's an amazing story. Come to one of my seminars one day. And I get to the end of that story, and people are like, what an amazing story, but how does this apply to the pitch that he's making from stage and the product that I'm going to buy? And I tied in a message at the end. And I said, my grandparents used to have this sign when you walked into their beach house. And it was in the back room right next to the bar, which is kind of funny, right? And it used to say, it's a good life. And at the end of my talk, I look at the audience and I say, if you're on a path and your trajectory is it's going to be a good life, or it's going to be maybe an average life, and you want extraordinary, now is your opportunity to take action and get extraordinary. Because I believe that the next generation owes it to the previous generation to be even better for what they passed on and what they gave us. So now is your last chance to be extraordinary and to go for it if you feel like you're not taking the necessary actions to do it. So this is a last chance offer for my program. And somebody always pops up, and multiple people pop up with the last chance offer. And so what's happening there is I could just tell a story, but I could tell a story and I could tell the audience what that message is and it means to me and what I think is important for them to take away.